Hello everybody, welcome. Today we're in one of my favorite places on earth, France. We're about to take on a challenge, exploring France with just $50 in my pocket. From art to food to romance, we'll dive in and see how much culture we can soak up on a budget. This is for anyone who dreams of France, but worries about the cost. I'll show you how to find joy and value in every moment. Get ready for a day packed with discovery, deliciousness, and good vibes. Let's see what $50 can get us in the magnificent country of France. First things first. When you wake up in Paris, you must find a cafe and order a coffee and croissant. The city's morning rhythm is infectious, and the smell of fresh bread is irresistible. I've found a charming neighborhood cafe, and the croissants are calling my name. I order a café crème and a golden flaky croissant. Sitting outside, the city becomes my dining room. The coffee is strong and creamy, the perfect start to our adventure. Now, the main event, the croissant. That crackle as you break it open? Pure joy. It's light, buttery, and melts in your mouth. A masterpiece. This isn't just breakfast, it's an experience. You're in Paris, savoring a perfect croissant, watching the world go by. Simple pleasures like this make travel magical. And the best part? This blissful moment costs just a few euros. You don't need a fancy meal to feel like royalty. It's about being present, tasting local flavor, and starting your day with a smile. What a start! We've barely touched our budget, and my heart is already full. I'll finish this last bite, and then we're off to our next stop. Onward! With our spirits high, it's time for some culture, the Louvre. The iconic glass pyramid welcomes us to a world of art and history. You might think it's expensive, but it's surprisingly accessible. Our ticket is a chunk of the budget, but it's worth it for access to centuries of creativity. Walking these halls is like traveling through time. Egyptian sarcophagi, Greek sculptures, Renaissance paintings. Every piece tells a story. The weight of history is palpable. Of course, everyone comes to see the Mona Lisa. She's smaller than expected, but her presence is enormous. It's surreal to see her in person, sharing the moment with people from around the world. Art connects us, a universal language. Beyond Mona, there's the Winged Victory and Venus de Milo, inspiring beauty and strength. For one ticket, we've traveled through civilizations and stood face to face with genius. This is what travel is about, expanding your world and connecting to our shared story. What an incredible value. My mind is full, my soul is stirred, and we still have money to spend. After all that art, it's time to rest our feet and see Paris from the Seine. For just a few euros, hop on a bateau mouche and watch the city glide by. The breeze, the views, the architecture, it's pure magic. Notre Dame rises on the banks, resilient and grand. We float under the Pont Neuf, imagining centuries of stories. The boat is full of people from around the world, all sharing this moment. As we round a bend, the Eiffel Tower appears, majestic and glowing in the sun. It's $1 million view for a budget price. Whether you're with someone you love or just falling for the city, a Seine cruise is a must. It's relaxing, beautiful, and feels luxurious, yet totally affordable. I sit back, soak it all in, and realize this is a wow moment. We've seen masterpieces in the museum, and now the masterpiece that is Paris itself, and our $50 adventure is far from over. 17. All that exploring has worked up an appetite. Time for a picnic. First, a stop at the boulangerie for a crispy baguette. Next, the fromagerie for a piece of creamy camembert. Then, a local market for fresh, juicy fruit, strawberries and grapes. Bread, cheese, fruit. The holy trinity of a French picnic. We head to the Jardin du Luxembourg, one of Paris's most beautiful parks. A green chair by the fountain becomes our 5-star restaurant. We lay out our simple, luxurious spread, tearing off a piece of baguette, spreading gooey cheese, and following with a sweet strawberry, divine. This is happiness on a paper napkin. Around us, families play, couples stroll, students read. We're not just tourists. We're part of the city. This delicious lunch cost less than fast food back home. It's about savoring the simple things. This, my friends, is living the good life. Rested and refueled, it's time to explore more by conquering the Paris Metro. We buy a one-day pass for unlimited travel, our golden ticket to the city. The Metro is a cross-section of Paris business people, students, artists, families. First stop, Montmartre, the bohemian heart of Paris. Winding streets, artist studios, and charming cafes await. Next, we hop to Le Marais, historic mansions, trendy boutiques, and vibrant streets. The day pass lets us be spontaneous, discovering hidden gems off the tourist trail. We stumble upon a beautiful courtyard we'd never have found otherwise. This little ticket transforms us from tourists to explorers. The city is our oyster, and the metro is our fork. 12. You can't leave without a souvenir, but skip the tourist trinkets. We head to a flea market, a treasure trove of vintage finds and local art. Stalls overflow with old books, postcards, quirky clothes, and handmade jewelry. The thrill is in the hunt. Every item has a story. I find a hand-painted watercolor of a Parisian street, made by a local artist. It's unique, beautiful, and captures the feeling of being here. Haggling is part of the fun, and supporting local artists feels great. This one-of-a-kind piece costs just a few euros and holds priceless memories. Market shopping is about the experience, the interaction, and finding something that truly speaks to you. What a fantastic way to spend an afternoon in Paris. The sun sets, casting a golden glow over the city. What a day! Art, the Seine, a picnic, neighborhoods, treasures. I'm happily tired. There's just one thing left, a glass of wine at a cozy bistro. We find a small family-run spot on a quiet street. I ask for a glass of red wine, no expertise needed. In France, even the house wine is fantastic. I swirl, inhale the aroma, and take a sip. Smooth, flavorful, perfect. Sitting here, I replay the day, the croissant, the Mona Lisa, the river breeze, the picnic, the market find. We did it all on our $50 budget. This moment isn't about extravagance. It's about joining in the city's daily ritual. All over Paris, people are unwinding with friends and a glass of wine. For this moment, I'm one of them. As the streetlights glow, I feel grateful for this city, its people, and the simple pleasures. This glass is a toast to travel, discovery, and beautiful connections. Cheers. And just like that, our incredible day in France comes to a close. Thank you for joining me on this $50 adventure. We proved you don't need a lot of money for a rich, delicious travel experience. If this journey inspired you, please consider subscribing. It fuels the next adventure. Your support means the world and keeps these stories coming. Until next time, be open to the world and all its wonders. Goodbye for now.